Greetings, everybody. What do we got here? Well, we got ourselves another bag of goodies. Yeah, so today I just decided to go to a thrift store that I haven't been to in quite a while, and I also decided to hit up my local Big Lots. Yeah, and boy, oh boy, did Big Lots ever come in handy. Finally found something on my bucket list that I've been trying to find forever. Finally found it. And what is that? You'll just have to wait and see. Let's see what we got. Alright. So, not everything here is too over the top. Mostly about $1 to about $2.50 a piece, which isn't bad, except for the creme de la creme. That one was a little bit pricey, but you know what? I bit the bullet. I'm like, you know what? It is so hard to find that set, so we'll leave that to last. Yeah. Alrighty, so first up, hit the local thrift store and found a nice haul of stuff. So first off, I vaguely remember seeing this movie, and I know it's really bizarre and it's out there. I think it's actually based off a comic book, I think, but it's one that I think I've only seen once. It's kind of weird, but hey, I'm not going to complain. This movie was only $1. I kid you not. So here we have, from director Rachel Talalay, no, it's not Nightmare 6. We got Tank Girl. Yeah, I think I've only seen this once, I think, but yeah, it's kind of weird. So then up next, about another awkward movie that I've only heard about but never have actually seen. Stars, it's got a big name cast in it. I mean, even RoboCop, Peter Weller stars in it, also along with, Christopher Lloyd and, of course, Jeff Goldblum. We got, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. This is the special edition. Has a butt ton of extra features on here, and yeah, I've never actually seen this, and I know Kevin Smith is a big fan of this movie, so I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot and see. $1. Then up next, we kind of have somewhat of a musical. This was also $1, but I've never seen it, but all I know is that it's got Nathan Fillion in it, and it's a Joss Whedon movie. Yeah, I've got almost everything Joss Whedon, but not quite yet. I still have yet to get Dollhouse. But here we have Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along Blog. Yeah. I've heard mixed things about this. I'm like, well, I have to give it a watch and see. I mean, hey, it was only $1, so there we go. Then up next, now this movie I've only heard about, but I've never really seen. One of Michael Mann's movies that like I said, I've only heard about it. Heard it's really, really good. Definitely from the 90s, I can definitely tell. But, what can we say? Basically, it stars Daniel Day-Lewis, based on a, kind of somewhat of a, it's based off of a novel. But here we have Michael Mann's The Last of the Mohicans. Yeah, this is the original DVD release. Got this for $1, but I think I might actually have the definitive director's edition on Blu-ray, I think, but I can't remember if I had it or not. So I'm like, it's only $1, so why not? Then up next, we got to add a sci-fi movie to the collection. One that I've heard is really good. Extremely low budget, but the visual effects are outstanding. And, of course, written by Alex Garland, of course, of 28 Days Later and Dread. I kid you not, 50 cents. We have Ex Machina. Yeah, so there we go. That's not bad at all. All right, then up next, we have a movie with Johnny Depp in it. I've never seen it, but I know it's kind of out there. But I was kind of surprised that it actually came with the slipcover. Yeah, so here we have... from director Roman Polanski, we've got The Ninth Gate. Yeah, I paid $2.50 for this, so which isn't bad, Not bad at all, I mean, it's got the slipcover and everything, so, there we go. All right, then up next, we got a movie to add to the Criterion Collection. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I found this. And it's in one of the older style cases, way before they had the block design look to what they have now. We have Spine number 29. We have Peter Weir's Picnic at Hanging Rock. Yeah, for $2. I'm like, I'll take anything Criterion for $2. So there you go. Then up next, we have a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, which I think I remember seeing, or I used to have it way back in the day, but yeah. So here we have, this is the original special edition release. We have from Paul Thomas Anderson, we have Boogie Nights. Yeah, this is the original release. I think I have actually seen this, if memory serves me right. But like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually probably have seen it. Either that or I haven't seen it all the way through. But, you know, can't go wrong with a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I have most of his stuff, but not quite. And then we have, well, technically it's part of the Criterion Collection, but it's part of the Yanis Films Presents series. He knew not, this one was only $1, which kind of really surprised me. I'm like, sweet. So here we have Lord of the Flies. Yeah, I've never seen this, and I know of the book, but I've never actually seen the movie. $1. There you go. Alrighty, so now let's get into the stuff I found at Big Lots. Yeah. So first off, we have a movie that, well, the title sounds completely god-awful, and it just looks like one of those made-to-direct DVDs that's got, you know, some pretty big-name actors in it. You know, I mean, it was only $4, which isn't bad, but, you know, I'm like, I'm sure it's probably, it might have some decent martial arts action sequences in it. But here we have Nicolas Cage, Tony Jaa, and Elaine Moussaini from the Kickboxer remakes, and Frank Grillo. We've got Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah. Yeah, what can we say? It looks alright. Up next, we have a movie that I just kind of grabbed because it reminded me, of course, of the title that's similar to the Dracula title. But I've never heard of this, and I'm like, well, we'll have to give it a shot and see. Luckily, it was only $2.99, but it came with the slipcase, though, which is awesome. So here we have Bram Stoker's Van Helsing. Yeah. That's like, you know, Van Helsing going around hunting down vampires, right? All right, then up next, we have a movie that I've been wanting to see, and it was a movie that I had no idea that I would even expect Kevin James to even be in. He's just ruthless and cunning. He's got this big, huge, like, accent on him. Sounds like very Russian, very hardcore. Almost like, I want to say, almost like a Grindhouse style movie. But here we have Kevin James in Becky. Yeah, I've never seen this, but I heard it's nuts. And apparently there is a sequel out called The Wrath of Becky, so I'll have to hunt that one down. All right, and finally, the creme de la creme. Now, I have the first movie. I absolutely love it. The funny thing is, I just looking over at this pile here, I found the third movie finally, but the other two movies that are in this set, I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to find because either it's the director's cut version of the film, or it's the film that I know it's really bad, but it's also rare to find by itself. I mean, it was $12, but I bit the bullet, and I'm like, you know what? It's the only copy that they have, and I had to grab it. Something that's definitely been off my bucket list for a while. But here we have the triple feature set of The Crow, featuring, of course, City of Angels, Salvation, and, of course, Wicked Prayer, starring Edward Furlong as The Crow. And I know I heard that one's not that great. But for some weird reason, this particular set, trying to find all three of these movies, is very hard to find. I mean, it's rare that you find stuff like this. Definitely out of print, and I believe that the version of City of Angels that is on here, I think is the theatrical cut, because I think the unrated director's cut is the only way you can really find it on DVD, I think. There could be an R-rated cut out there somewhere, but you never know. But still, though, I had to grab this when I saw it, and I'm like, because I've been on the hunt for these 3 movies for a number of years. So, yeah. Yeah, so, wow, there we go. Not a bad haul that time. So got some loads of great stuff and whatnot. And, so on top of that, you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.